Hey everybody, Benjamin here again. You may have noticed how I'm filming right now. Well, I got a new phone a while back. It actually feels much smoother. And the quality is good now. Now, you may be wondering, you're expecting a Series 8 Devastator review, but since Scavenger came today and Mixmaster is still on the way, and yeah, I got Bone Crusher and Long Arm Hook all the way up there, so you may have to wait for Mixmaster to come in November. Yeah, he's coming in November. But enough about that, let's take a look at our main stars for the video. That's right, we're taking a look at these 5 wonderful beasts here. And that little guy in the middle. That's right, I'm talking about the Transformers Generations Power of the Primes Terrorcons. Here we have Voyager Class Hun-Gurrr, the two-headed leader, who's a dragon, and 4 deluxes, that being Rippersnapper, the sock with legs and arms, Blot, the troll, Sinnertwin, the two-headed small dragon, Cutthroat, the bird, and a special guest, the Firecon Cindersaur. Now, if you remember correctly, the Terrorcons were these monsters that form into Abominus, and their enemies, or rivals, were the Z1 Technobots. They did appear in Saga Class, but both the Terrorcons and Technobots were in each other's colors. They did get toys in the Transformers Prime toy line. I did have the Terrorcons right to the Abominus set, but that kind of broke due to the clear plastic. So I got these new ones. In Cutthroat, I got in 2018 from my parents when I was in high school during my final year there. And then I got Sinnertwin, then Blot, then Rippersnapper, and then Hun-Gurrr. So you could say I was in a Terrorcon building quest to make Abominus. Anywho, these look amazing. The colors, pop. They're a bit more a mix between cartoon and toy accurate, if I do say so myself, though. So let's start with Hun-Gurrr. As you can see, he's this two-headed dragon, and he tends to be like a lazy glut or something. Like he's very hungry, hence his name, Hun-Gurrr. Yeah, he's a two-headed dragon. Instead of being like walking on 2 legs, he's got 4 legs again, so that he can walk. That's a really nice thing about Hun-Gurrr, that he's a two-headed dragon that walks on all 4. The thing about Hun-Gurrr is that he forms the torso of Abominus. Now, he did have a base mode in the original toy that was like scripted for, but he doesn't in this toy though, since this is a 2019 or 2018 toy. His articulation is basically he has movement at the front legs, though just more there, but his back legs are unique in that like the thighs aren't ratchets. Same with the here. It's a backwards bend, and it's over here. Bit of leg articulation as well. But the necks are different. Both here. Double bend. So moving out the head, and they view. Oh, then you see, I got him in this like stalking position. I mean, he is the big Terrorcon leader, though. Now, as you can see, these guns here, I could for the fiat Abominus, and on the underbelly here is an enigma of combination. That's right. The Voyagers from POTP had these enigmas of combination that, like sparks, they could be about with your tiny return figures, Deluxe, the Leader, and Voyager. And that looks silly. And the Hun-Gurrr wasn't the only one. There was Grimlock, Starscream, Aaliyah 1. I think that was it. Only 4 Voyagers, I believe. I could be wrong though. But who knows? Hun-Gurr's transformation to robot mode is simple. You just... yeah. Just like straighten him out and like do a TR that's transformated but different. Come here, let's take out here, we just straighten out the heads. How about these spike pieces? Because these will become useful for the combine mode later. And the feet are just the beast mode legs. Open up wide open. Rotate the arms. Flip out. Down to fill the feet. Hands. And these guns will rotate off. Just so. Come on, guys. Flip the head. Oh, and fold this up. Tail. And it will like get these on in. But before you do that, you need to like flip up the robot mode head to reveal Hun-Gurr's head. And there you have Hun-Gurrr in robot mode. Come on, stand up. There we go. Now Hun-Gurrr, as you can see, it's basically really good. He isn't like really muscular or beefcake like his Prime toy that was really small, but he is really beast. Just look at that head sculpt. It looks between cartoon and G1 and toy G1. Then again, he is G1 toy colors though, with the silver eyes and the purple face. They really did a good job, like homaging the old web sign with the Decepticon logo on it. The fifth one on here. As you can see, for portability, he's got a ball joint at the head, rats at the shoulders, and here, shovel here, bend here. No wrist articulation or torso articulation, but you get some movement at the thighs and and his knees are like double jointed. So for the leg. Hey, that's really nice for Hun-Gurrr. Like its colors, the purple and the gray, really works. I really want to get a cartoon accurate, but oh, before I forget, his beast mode likes forehead here. I forgot about that when I was transforming him. I tend to get a minor detail about transforming my figures sometimes. Then again, we mostly do that though. Next up, for the episode modes, I want to. Oh, episode modes. Here, and if I get my tribal arm, as I do have, here it's Rippersnapper. Now, as you can see, Rippersnapper is this bipedal sock with guns. He's got legs here. I have to admit though, Rippersnapper looks like a Sockticon, but for the Decepticons. Then again, we have one with Skybite. And he's got a web sign on his head here that looks fake but real. He's got the Dinobot combiner piece here, like the chest armor, which would, if you put Time Master in there, you would give him power. That's a Prime Master, it will keep powering him up. But Rippersnapper, like I say, and with this, like white or gray and blue colors can go on with some yellow and red. Looks like he's terrorizing someone. This was before we had the likes of Overbite, the other walking stock, who was basically a Seacon and a Target Master. Well, he's out there and he's got guns here. They come off him like that. Possibility his mouth opens and closes. He's got ball joints at the arm and the elbows and a swivel here. His beast mode legs has a ball joint in them and a bend here. And you will fit Time Master and Prime Master on there to like make them like they're riding. Wee! Yeah, that was silly. And the wrist and claws move. Transformation is just simple as that. Just fold these in. Bring this down. Separate the lower legs. And then close them in. Like that. Fold them. Yep. Then take that around. Up and flip out the beast mode head and in there. Then you got a robot head. There you have this yellow faced red visor looking Terrorcon. I gotta say, Rippersnapper looks amazing though. He looks somewhat like Shockticon that evolved. So look at that face. And the Toxins had this gag where you open up a port and then you get them some armor. And for that you look like he's going to battle. Because he's got the powers of a Prime. And there, he's got ball joint movement here at the head and at the arms and the elbows. So here at the wrists and here at the waist and some movement here on the legs. There's a ball joint, swivel, and bend here. No free articulation because this was before the engineering evolved for transformed over time. You can give him his guns if you want, or you make him in robot mode. And then again, he could wield them. Or you can have his Wolverine-like claws and well, being together. Because then again, Rippersnapper would like knowledge or authority. Next in the list, we have Blot. Not Blight, as he was called later on. Blot. And I have to admit, Blot looks really terrifying. This troll that really like oozes with slime. And he had a brother named Blip who was the devourer source that's called by the DJD, the Decepticon Justice Division in IDW. He was called Blight and Prime later on. It was repainted to like an ice pick color repaint and rot gut from the mutant from Team 1. But he's here and got his old name back. He was animated as the member of Team Chaw. Except he turns into some kind of tank thing. Oh, he does troll again, has a robot mode again. And he's a retool of Rippersnapper there. I'm not kidding, this guy is a Rippersnapper retool and remold. He does have some movement at the mouth, but it's really just locked in there. And he's got some movement here with his swords on ball joints, including the elbows. But something about him is that he's got like some movement with the claws, though. Even he can move. He can move so with the feet. See that? See that movement there? He can move because of the pivot. Now he does come with this prime armor piece that's Rippersnapper's here. But it's purple and a bit of a lavender color, I believe. I think that's the color for Blot with the silver and red. I could be wrong. And look at this nicely molded gun that similar to Blot's old gun from the Z1 toy line cartoon. Blot is really something. He's like one of the most overlooked characters from the Transformers because, well, he did get a role in anime, but let's face it, he getting Rippersnapper get all that point as compared to teammates. Anyways, Blot transforms into symbols. It's flip out the claws to become the arms to the robot mode, and right, surprisingly, it's unique in that you just fold up what will be the robot mode legs from the backpack of the troll, flip the beast mode legs, and then you pick them into those pegs right there. Then separate them like that. Put the beast mode head, like so. The arms. Then you got a grumpy looking troll face of a robot. It's not like a troll face, but a really grumpy face. And as you can see, Blot looks amazing. I'm surprised they really remolded him from Rippersnapper. Like the waist, I believe. It's a bit rougher compared to some of the smoothness here on Rippersnapper. He does have some ball joint movement at the head and the arms and the elbows and legs. Even some trouble here because he has a Rippersnapper mold. I do like his face though. It's like a grumpy looking man. Like he's really tired of everything because he's a grump. Like whatever. But you do get this nicely molded gun. Slides in with that square rectangular peg in a way. I mean, after all, Blot is really much of a grump here in the world of Transformers. I think I just thought these guys really too close to a bit, so let's just get and just bring out their teammates like that. So if I'm showing you some of my buy, it's been really safe for me. Next up we have Sinnertwin. Not Trent anymore, Sinnertwin. And you see here it's its chest armor and its gun, which looks really good. It's really Z1 accurate, really nicely molded. You know, if it's like a repaint or something. I don't know if it's a repaint, but I think it works for him. And here we have Sinnertwin. I want to say remold of either Snuffle Slug or Sluds. Could be either one of them, but hey, what can you expect? Now, this guy did have a Bot-Sots toy for the Bot-Sots toy line, but if you remember, that toy line was like a craze back then. Did get all the upscale Legion toy from Transformers, but I did get this guy as a replacement to the old clear plastic molded Legion class toy from 2013. Now, Sinnertwin has a really cool name. So you like it, suck it. And you remember from the Z1 cartoon? He still had to speak in different voices. I think that's like a trope for him. Something, I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of something. I do like the colors, like the yellow, just a mustard yellow and the turquoise, I believe. There's like a combinable like more in there. Yeah, you can make him an arm, like for Prime. But, he's like this really good Northern Dragon with surprisingly good neck articulates and the mouth open up. And like the Dinobots, he's got some movement in the ball joints, the front legs, short here, with the here and the pen here. I can transform to like bring him his that a bit, and the back let's move since there's one more from, and the double tail moves too. One thing to know about Sinnertwin is that for its prime toy, when he was Twin Strike, he basically, has beast mode as his arm, but for its new Z1 toy, like new Power to Primes toy, based on the Z1 character, that doesn't really work for him anymore. He's got regular arms again. And instead of falling out that beast form, whoever the Dynamo director and gave him that kind of gun. And sorry for the age on the Decepticon logo. I am like or something. No what else to say about Twin Strike, but let's face it, he's kind of got like two voices in him or something. But he's stalking some Autobots in a way. Like, look at that, he's stalking. Like, me want that Autobot. Me want that Autobot. Destroy. Destroy. Kill. Like sticks and stones from Goblins. Power of the Warlords. Know that movie? I remember Mr. Don said that he would get like different versions of the Twin Strike because the headpiece would come off from him. That was kind of not too spiky like the Prime toy, but it looks. Transformation is that simple. Just flip the tail and open this up. First, you have to flip the beast model legs from the back. Then you up and hold this down all the way. See, yeah, that piece is for like armor for Sinnertwin. How about the arms? No, yeah, then you come here and flip up the arms like that. The legs and flip up the arms. Like so. And as I said, you want to do a sticks and stones thing, like, there you go, like, you're like a two-headed vampire look to him. And remember that from Ninjago with the vampire? But if you want, flip this down and up and flip out the head. There you got Sinnertwin. He's got yellow eyes, surprisingly. I gotta say, I can't complain too much about Sinnertwin. He looks really amazing. Like it's some of its teammates, predatory heads, predatory here at the shoulders. Here, just swivel here, bend here, swivel, predatory, swivel, and bend. I gotta say, not much I can say about Twins. Though I really do like how he's got the molding on here, going like the purple on his chest, those little red pecs thing going on with the detail and the machinery. It looks really still, but it looks really cool. I do like how they got Sinnertwin better after the Terrorcons Prime. Considering it was a rough time for Hasbro. Not much to say about it, but Sinnertwin looks amazing. Like the mold though, even though this one it like goes back there, but then again that's what you get when you make more fun to talk about it. But hey, Sinnertwin works. I do like how they really nerfed his robot mode again to make it look more GY accurate. Not for the looks of it's Cutthroat, and this guy was like my first Power to Primes Terrorcon. He's got a logo at the beak here and a one here where his chest will be. It's covered by his beast mode head. Now, this was my first one, as I said. It's a remodeler swoop, surprisingly. His back piece actually works for the, like, here, because these pecs can, like, plugs in, and you got a POTP Terrorcons swooping in. Ew. That's really nice. He's got this slightly more gun. Looks like a spaceship. Like a little nemesis or something. With gun barrels. And what's nice about is that I really like the color thing. Really like a yellow or pieces colorway. These guys don't look like dragons anymore except for Hun-Gurrr, but this guy looks more like an actual bird of prey. Just look at him. His mouth and the beak moves, and his beast mode head actually has some both, if you like mistransform him. He's got like some movement here at the regular bend here. And the wings, they move. You can flap them and do some posability on them. And to make him look like he's perching on a thing or something. And the moves too. That's nice. Now these little tabs here, they're like for the primer to connect to. Like if you connect the prime armor to him, mode, and if I'm doing this correctly, you get a move. There you go. You get this like strange looking armor and like a crash helmet for the bird mode. In a way. Now, if you remember from sensible, but these guys, include like Moonracer, will be more into the Generation Select Seacons. Except for Sinnertwin, sadly. Again. Aww. Sorry, man. But hey, Cutthroat looks amazing, though. Saturation. Let's rub out the tail. Then, hold the legs in like that. Then separate them. Then, straighten them out. Like that. And then you got legs. Then take out the arms. And you'll flip out the hands to make, like purple hands, purple robot mode hands, and flip out the beast mode hand, and pull out the and to give him some. You got Cutthroat, baby. Now, from what we were shown, his prototype had a Firefly or Yokoryu style head, but they gave him his Z1 style head instead. Look at that. Look at that head sculpt. Z1 accurate at its finest. They got the right head. It's all ball joint. Same with the shoulders. So we had the little elbow, but then here at the wrist. Well, articulating, same with Sinnertwin. Swivel, ball joint, swivel, bend. Boom. Now, in the Prime toy, his wings were like on his hands, but they're on his back, so that he could like fly. Now, in Prime, he was called Wind Razor instead of Cutthroat, but if you ask me, I think Cutthroat sounds really like more menacing than the Wind Razor. Even the name of it's been used too many times. I think they couldn't get the trademark of Cutthroat because they didn't want to sound really like dreading for a toy. They again, Hasbro didn't know better, but now they do. Next up, we have Cindersaur. He was a Firecon Z1 now. It's probably with a Rippersnapper repaint, but here he's a slash repaint. And in BotCon for its Z2 team, he was a Visual Center Anniversary Megatron repaint. Honestly, what is with you, Cindersaur? We don't know. It's this purple velociraptor that like shoots fire from his mouth while he was a G1 Terrorcon, but he is a G1 Firecon. Like moving with the tail and the arms and the legs in a way. Now, I think it was repainted in Japan as either Guzzle or Fizzle. I don't know what it was, but it could be year one. If you roll me like shoot fire from his mouth, or sparks from his mouth. Same with teammates. Spark, Stalker, and Flame Threader. And their counterparts, the Spark Bots, Guzzle, Fizzle, and Sizzle, on the repaints in Japan. Hot Spark, and Water Spark, and the Decepticon Spark, that's Guzzle, Fizzle, and Sizzle. Like roll it and like shoot sparks from their mouth. Same with the monster bots. Hang on. Filming right now.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Anyways, the G1 monster bot, Repugnance, Cortex, and Double Cross, or he's now known as Inferno, would like shoot sparks from their mouth. Like they got sparks coming out of their mouth. But nowadays I think they're like too gimmicky. And now since we got the generations toys, that's not a problem anymore. So since we're getting to sparks from its mouth, but These would not get a safety hazards toys. They did over the Taiwan Spa. Good ones from Age of Extinction. Sindersaur like a time return or power to find, so like that time master on there, he could like right wee. Now if Sindersaur, it's really easy. Just from the tail and from close him out, rain at him, and come into the belly of the beast, like so, and you would reel the robot mode head. Split the leg to help pop out a ball joint. Yeah. With the feet like that. Yeah, then you got the robot, and then you got a somewhat accurate Cindersaur. I could make out that a bit accurate, except for it's a Diabol Remo retool a bit because of the head, but I can't complain. In fact, both his sword and his legs sides on a ball joint. So there's a swivel here and a bend here and another swivel here. And a swivel at the though. Then again, he gets smaller. Okay, I would complain that he's the only Firecon in this set on this team, but yeah, who's complaining though? He doesn't have any weapons, but then again, Sindersaur doesn't have weapons in Z1. He has his own weapon. Now, as for the rest of these guys, they do combine into Abominus, which is today's review. That I'm doing right now. These guys they were like formed this monstrous terrifying, but oddly cute monster. I would say he's really terrifying. He's a beast, an unstoppable menace. I think this was before Monstructor. They didn't get these guys combined in the Z1 the Z1 IDW comics was the first one. It was the comics Technobots. I really want to see Abominus again. Honestly, you look so cool. But this is I mean, let's start with the legs. It will, he will take the leg like so. Then come here, put the and then like so, and out, take the. Oh yeah, I'll be coming the legs of Abominus. While his normal legs are unique in that when you the mountain like interlock he pull them in, they become the chest of the beast himself. Next, this thing has a superiority. Where you put the head and get the antennae and these in like so. Yeah. So we got the torso done. So I mean, like, that's the ratio of this. Yes. There we go. Come on. It stands. It stands. Now, for Cutthroat, that you take the 5 armor pieces and just bag them into the of Hun-Gurrr. Like so, but what's nice about Blot and Rippersnappers, you flip hands and then you get a fist. So do that on the other side. We got another fist. Now let's pull some legs. That's like transforming them back into, well, the beast modes, but some differences. Like you just it's basically like now this is basically easy for Cutthroat. Yeah, I think I combine with our picks on these the Primes toys. So I do some Scramble City stuff. Like, I'm not joking when I say this, but this was something that they did during the 2010s. 2020 these days, yeah, it's just basically doing skeletal combine like once. I do prefer the old like Scramble City style combining. You were just swap combining toys. I bet. That was, yeah, but that's just good. Like he's doing this strange hold on here, but what can you do? That's it. Now let's get the the legs in here to and you basically got the guy half complete. For Blot and Rippersnapper, it's different. For Blot, since he's the remold, we'll go first. That's taking the then for the beast mode like that. This here. Like so. And the like that. And we'll take the and then pick this in. And it blends in. Simple as that. Yeah, well, let's give him back his guns and put him on his back. And for Rippersnapper, actually, let's rotate his head, break it down. So, up like so. Then take the bits here. Then you got a hulking Abominus. He's not tall by any means, but he's huge. He's huge. Let me tell you. Now I gotta admit though, they did my boy justice. So look at that face, that head sculpt. It looks so amazing. They got the head right. It's really Z1 accurate. Just look at that. This isn't like what happened with the Prime toy. It's not small. It's not like it's not small anymore. It's a huge beast. Well, not huge. I'm pretty sure Series Devastator will be huge, but here's the little teammate. Sindersaur, as you can see. Scale, he's Sindersaur's tiny. Here is Red Scavenger. Yeah, Scavenger. It's probably how these scale on the toys are these days, but it works. Now, Abominus has some great articulation, I'm not gonna lie. Head on a swivel, arms on these nicely sound ratchets. The swivel is here, bend at the elbow, it's double jointed, and the wrists actually move, even the hands open up. And even the thumb has a ball joint in it. If it was a Masterpiece toy, it'll be something. There's no like waist articulation, but do you have ratchet here? It's for the leg, and I would say that it's double jointed here, but it sucks in. But this is the real knee joint, and that's a really good like, ankle rocking with some nice what's two. So how do I rate this guy? 10 out of 10. I give him a nice 10. Yeah, I had the normal guns on there because I couldn't figure out what to do with them. Sorry if I'm just in the camera some, but well, I need some for my Abominus. Anyways, Abominus, he's really good. Not much to say, but I really do like the look of him. He does go well with your like combine or power to pipe style figure, so it might go well with Series 7 say or not. I am gonna wait on Mixmaster. You'll have to wait for my Series Devastator review to arrive in November after I give Mixmaster. And don't worry, there's still some more stuff for me coming. I'll probably get some more trains, thank God. I see which ones though, and I'm hoping to like get some more with some 3D printed Trackmaster body cells or bodies in a way. That would be like less cheaper to modify the terrain a bit. Sound good? I thought so. Anyways, this is Sinnertwin signing off for now. I'll see you next time and good luck.